Just outside of Denver lies the busiest golf course in all of Colorado. But this isn't some private course locked behind gates. This is a public course built for the community. Whether you want to play a quick 9, linger over 18, or like me, just go straight to the bar. This is a place built for community. So of course this golf course has been here for a while, but the building is new and really striking.
Thank you. When we first came out here, there was this very small structure and kind of had this Pizza Hut aesthetic to it. It was just past its useful life, really. And it needed to be, we felt, elevated.
Yeah, and I know there are so many unique challenges when you're accounting for a clubhouse.
That's true. So we wanted to create a sense of arrival, but then it really opens itself up to the course on the other side. And so that almost becomes the front door. So it makes it complicated.
Yeah, and of course, community golf course. The community part of that, I would assume, has its own challenges.
It does. This is a very engaged community. They love this course and they have a lot of different clubs. So we did a survey to really garner some stakeholder input. That's where we came up with the elements of the clubhouse, including additional seating for the restaurant and a really lively bar, and create something for the community that they could utilize for social gatherings.
Yeah, well, can't wait to see the inside.
Thanks.
So of course this is a clubhouse, but it kind of feels more like a church of golf. I just hope there isn't a confessional booth hiding somewhere in here.
That's funny you say that, because that's what we refer to it as. I think it's the volume of the space that does that, and the structure exposed like it is.
And you know, as open as this space is, it still feels really inviting. And I'm also seeing some hints of Colorado in the materials.
Yeah, we really leaned heavily on the heavy timber, which is expressed throughout. We actually worked with one of our go-to partners in Denver, a local fabricator, Garrett Brown Designs, and they helped us with the fireplace, the bar, and also some of the millwork in the pro shop.
With over 1,000 people coming in here every single day, durability must be job one.
For sure. So we look to Kentwood floors by Metropolitan for the dining area because of its durability. It's very easy to clean and maintain, similar to the concrete floors that we have underneath us here. The structure itself is really part of the durable materials that you experience when you're in the space.
And I love how even from here, I'm still getting a hint of the foothills right outside.
Yeah, focusing on the outside, that's our intent.
So Nancy, I understand you've been around here way before this building was even imagined.
Well, I've played here for many, many years. So I'm also in the ladies 18-hole league, and I've been in that for 11 years.
So could you tell me what's changed from the original building to this new one?
There wasn't any private space. Like if you wanted to have a private meeting and you had a buffet, golfers would just come in and want to eat. So we really wanted to have a venue where you can have a private space or sit outside like this, or you can just come in, sit at the bar and have a drink.
You know, we've been talking a lot about indoors, but of course the outdoors is as or more important.
It is. We wanted to create a seamless transition. So we put in these very large sliding glass panel doors so that we could open the bar up fully. So you can experience the outdoors while you're inside and vice versa.
And you know, speaking of the view, I'm reminded that we're in Colorado. It's hot one day, it's snowing the next. How on earth do you deal with all that variability?
Yeah, the temperature shifts can be huge just in a single day. One of the things that we did was we incorporated these Brahmic heaters. They really add a lot of warmth out here. They also have a light integrated into them, which is a really nice element for sitting out here. The other thing is that you have, you know, this beautiful west-facing patio, but you have an intense amount of solar heat gain as the sun sets beyond the mountains there. And so these shade structures here are really there to temper that and to give you some protection.
And of course, you've revamped the entire menu as well.
We have. We worked in close collaboration with Trimark USA. So they really took the menu and said, this is what you need, so the staff could run this seamlessly. And now this is a place where people come just to have dinner, and they may not even be golfing, which is a pretty great way of expanding the community.
I love that, and can't wait to try it out. You know, as you think about people checking in, this is the ideal place for that to happen.
Oh, absolutely. When people come in, they check in, they can see the beautiful mountains, the beautiful view. You can't be in a bad mood and come in here and see what you're going to experience.
I'm also curious, so what does your average golfer who comes here think of the new space?
People that have played here for many, many years, 50 years plus, they come to just see the clubhouse. There's without question the changes that we've made compared to the old clubhouse that was about 9,000 square feet to this grand entrance and this grand space. They're constantly saying, I can't believe this is Foothills. They're just walking around with the beautiful architecture.
That really is evidence, I think, though, of the power of design. It's not just aesthetics, though, yeah, it looks better, but it's driving business in a really positive way.
Oh yes, it's definitely helped the bottom line, without question. To give you an example, in 2019, we did just a little over 100,000 rounds paid, and fast forward now to 2024, at the end of the year, we did over 160,000 rounds paid. So every single revenue stream was increased, from carts to range to green fees, and the restaurant, obviously, everything has made a tremendous increase.
You know, I've never been much of a golfer, but if I lived near Denver, I would definitely find myself right here at this bar, taking in the amazing views and maybe picking up yet another new hobby. Until then, I guess I'll be right here.